First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thank you very much for joining us. We are, of course, live streaming here out of the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom, as we do every weekday, starting around 1, going throughout the afternoon, covering a wide range of topics. Today, though, we are talking about something that's happening out at PIR, and that is Winter Wonderland in association with the Sunshine Division. We're going to talk all about it and give you some more details on that because we have Kyle right now joining us, Executive Director of the Sunshine Division. And Kyle, always great to have you here on the show, and there's so many different things that Sunshine is always doing out there to help the community. And this one, though, is something that not only helps people, but it's also a pretty cool event that people can come out and enjoy. Can you tell us about Winter Wonderland?
Yeah, so Winter Wonderland is a drive-through holiday Christmas light show that's been going on at PIR now for 31 years. Sort of uniquely, like a lot of things about Sunshine Division that are a little different than your normal charity, we actually purchased the event 8 years ago with the help of a grant from a local foundation. And we used to be a beneficiary of it. Now we're the owners and operators. So it's sort of like that movie, we bought a zoo, we bought a light show. And now every penny that is raised out at the Winter Wonderland Holiday Light Show out there at Portland International Raceway goes back to the Sunshine Division so we can feed local families year round.
That's amazing. So actually taking control of it and running that. And, when you talk about that experience, what is it, it's a drive-through thing. And as you mentioned, it's been going on for a number of years. But for everybody who hasn't been out there, like when they show up, what is that experience like going through Winter Wonderland?
Yeah, so if you've never been to Portland International Raceway, obviously there's a large oval. It's about 2 miles. That's the actual track itself. That's where we have the majority of the lights. But you're not going to be speeding on the raceway. You're going to be going about 2 miles an hour with a whole bunch of other families in their cars as well. But the entire property probably takes up another about half a mile or so of the driveway in the parking lot. And so it's literally over 2 miles of holiday lights. And that's everything from, we've got these massive, they're like 40-foot tall, the 12 days of Christmas represented in holiday lights. There's multiple light tunnels you can drive through. And I know people love those because I see the social media, I call them the Instagram tunnels. I see all the, kids sticking their heads through the sunroofs, taking selfies. But there's everything from a nativity scene to uniquely dinosaurs and the Loch Ness Monster, because of course those have a lot to do with Christmas as well too. So a little bit of something for everyone. There's over about 250 different unique displays out there in different sort of sets or worlds, as we call them. And so everything, like I said, from dinosaur land to something that's sort of sea themed to nativity to these different tunnels and all points in between. And so it's over 2 miles. You're going to be in your car, set the heat at 72, open the windows, let the kids sing the Christmas carols, stick their head through the sunroof, whatnot. And you're going to just inch along on an actual racetrack and see these massive light displays that, that embody the holiday season in a variety of different ways.
That's really cool. How long does it take to set something like that up?
It's quite an undertaking. I mean, I get these questions all the time from people. How many lights? How many displays? How long does it take? And luckily, we've got a great partnership with the folks at Hood to Coast. Everyone knows them for the great famous race from Mount Hood to Seaside every year, but they also do some event consulting. And we're a pretty small nonprofit, so that frankly, wouldn't know much about plugging in a bunch of lights, all of Clark Griswold. And so they start around Labor Day. I mean, it's a massive production. Imagine what you might do at your home for any sort of holiday decorations, and now multiply that over, 2.5 miles. So it's
that's a lot.
It takes a lot of people. And of course, we're out in the elements too. I mean, we're doing the work in the rain and the wind and even the heat in September so that, you and I and our families and everyone can come out there when it's cold and wet and damp. And, that's kind of the beauty of the event is we know the weather can be a little dicey. In fact, I was out there with Joe V this morning and it was cold. It was very cold. It was hovering around freezing. So much so that I would not have wanted been out there if I couldn't get back in my car immediately in between the shots. So that's the beauty of it. It's drive through in your car and you're protected from the elements.
Yeah, as you mentioned, crank it up to 72 and just, stay in your car and enjoy all the hard work that you put in. Well, real quick, too, for everybody, the Sunshine Division obviously being, running this, but being the beneficiary as well to help get all of that you do out to the community. And for everybody out there, can you tell us, for somebody who goes out to Winter Wonderland, where do their dollars go to help out Sunshine?
Yeah, the simple answer is we're going to get emergency food to people immediately when they need it. We do that in a variety of ways, and we've talked about it. But this holiday season, that's really, what's on a lot of people's mind, particularly around hunger relief charities. This is actually the 102nd year in a row, the Sunshine Division, with the help of Portland Police and the City of Portland employees and an army of about 1,000 volunteers, 102nd year in a row, we're going to home deliver to 2,500 households on Saturday the 21st. And so that's a massive volunteer effort. It's something we do every year, and it's actually what founded the Sunshine Division back in the 1920s. But in addition to that, we have a food pantry. We have a program in a few schools. We have a weekly home delivery to nearly 400 households that goes on year round. So hunger isn't seasonal, but we're really well known for what we do around the holidays. And every penny that's raised from this event goes to funding our mission. So you're not, if you come out here, you're not funding a massive, event production company or a concert company. When you go to a concert or whatever, it's Live Nation Presents or whatever, nothing against that. But this is 100% owned and operated by a local charity that's going to feed local families with those proceeds.
Well, for everybody out there who wants to come out and, contribute and help out with this, what's the best place for them to go to pick up tickets for both this and to support Sunshine Division?
Yeah, well, so a couple of things. Number one, Safeway Albertsons, longtime sponsor, and one of our part of their donation and part of what they do with us is we actually have discounted tickets, a limited amount. So if you're within about a 20-minute radius of downtown Portland, you can stop by your customer service there. They have a $33 ticket. And so that's not $33 a person, to be clear. That's for the whole carload. So if you've got the Suburban or the whatever, and you can pack in 7 kids into your car, I challenge you to find something that you can take the entire household and your 2 neighbor kids to do for under $34 these days. So it's a good family value. We also sell tickets of course, online. We have a website, Wonderland Portland. And if it's a spontaneous decision in the moment, we charge a couple bucks more if you buy them in person. What I would say to people, my advice is, for people like me, you have a teenager, you want to maybe lock them in the car and make them pay attention and have a family moment. Come on the weekend when it's a little busier. If you have a really little one and you want a little shorter amount of time, I'd recommend coming on a weeknight or maybe come right when we open, right at 4:30 or 5. Before the lines come. So it depends on what experience you're looking for. I hear from so many families, they say they love getting the tweens and the teens in the car and leaving the electronics at home and having a nice family event where everybody's kind of stuck together in the car doing something old fashioned. So if you want that, come on the weekend at 7 o'clock. It'll take a little longer. If you need the quicker express experience, maybe come on a weeknight or come right when we first open.
There you go, and pack them all into the car because that's
right.
The ticket covers it. Well, Kyle, thank you very much, for joining us, and obviously for all that you do, with Sunshine Division and everything to help out people out there who are obviously in need. People need to eat, and this is a way to help do that, and in the myriad different ways that you guys cover all of that, and this is one of them. So get out there to Winter Wonderland and check out what they have going on, and go enjoy that and do it for a good cause. I mean, it's kind of a win-win situation all around. So thanks, Kyle, for being here with us today. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And for everybody watching, this is Fox 12 Now. We're live. We're going to take a break, but we've got more coming up this afternoon. To give you an example, the wide range of topics, we're going to be talking about ghost guns at one point here this afternoon, explaining what exactly that is, what the regulations are in Oregon, and to give you completely another end, we're going to be talking to Courtney Taylor from the Dandy Warhols. That's the band that's been here in Portland, or based out of Portland, for 30 years. They're internationally famous. They're doing a big celebration about their 30 years, starting today, going throughout the weekend, 5 nights. So we've got Courtney who's going to be joining us. So that's just an example. You can go to our Fox 12 Oregon YouTube channel, take a look at all of our segments, all the different things that we cover, and feel free to share from there as well. But that's it for right now. I'll talk to you soon. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.